Hey Bearcat fans, welcome to another edition of This Week in Bearcat Athletics. So the Northwest Missouri State men's basketball team is off to another NCAA Division II National Basketball Tournament, this time in South Dakota. Also, an indoor track and field athlete has an opportunity at a national championship this weekend. And right here on the Groovy Courts, the count continues for Coach Mark Rosewell and the Northwest tennis teams as he looks to reach 1,000 wins for his career. All of that and more coming up on This Week in Bearcat Athletics. The Bearcat men's basketball team will head north once again for the NCAA Division II Central Regional Tournament. This year, the Cats will play Minnesota State Mankato at the Sanford Pentagon in Augustana, South Dakota, Saturday. It will be the second straight year Northwest will play the Mavericks in the regional tournament, having beat them in the regional semifinals last year in Mankato.
Pretty much the same as last year. They've probably got better shooting, less rebounding than they had last year. Still got the guard, Monahan, and then Austin Marai, their post player, and then they've got a bunch of shooters around them. They're good. You know, they're as good as any team in the NSIC. I think their margin of defeat of the 6 or 7 games that they've lost was like probably less than 2 points if you added them all up and averaged them, obviously. I mean, they didn't get beat by much in those games. So it's going to be a tough contest, and hopefully our guys are ready.
The Cats will open tournament play Saturday night at 8 o'clock. Bearcat track athlete Alexis Boyd heads for Birmingham, Alabama to compete in the indoor national championship meet this weekend. Boyd was the only Bearcat selected for nationals, and she will compete in the 400-meter dash. Her qualifying time is 17th out of 18 participants, but is only 1 second out of the top 5 seed times in the event. Preliminaries will be held Friday with the finals run on Saturday. Northwest Missouri State's men's tennis team dropped a match to a Division I opponent this week, but for the second straight week, the MIAA Men's Tennis Player of the Week is a Bearcat. Northwest won 3 singles matchups and 1 doubles matchup in a 4-3 loss to Abilene Christian this week, but Joseph Altman was named Athlete of the Week in the MIAA. Altman is undefeated in singles play so far this year. The women's tennis team posted a dominating 8-1 win over Missouri Western in its latest match and is scheduled to play 3 matches this weekend in Springfield, Missouri. The Northwest baseball team split a 4-game series at Central Missouri last weekend. That gives the Cats an 8-7 record overall. They are 4-4 in the MIAA. After almost 2 weeks without games, the Bearcat softball team got back on the field last weekend. The Cats dropped a pair of games to Central Oklahoma and Edmond. The Broncos are one of 4 teams unbeaten in conference play. A pair of wins over Northeastern State and Tahlequah, Oklahoma finished off the weekend for Northwest. It was the opening of MIAA play for the Bearcats. The Cats are scheduled to open play at home this week against Upper Iowa and Southwest Baptist. The Northwest women's golf team opened its spring schedule in Edmond, Oklahoma this week, taking 11th place, with Taylor Gaarder the highest individual finish, tying for 29th. The team will be off until the Missouri Western Tournament Monday, March 23rd. That's This Week in Bearcat Athletics. I'm Matt Gaarder.